you motherfucking sunshines.
Alright, good morning, fuckers. Back on the trail, man. Shit. Ugh. How rough am I looking these days? I'm about due for a shower and a laundry, man. Oh, at least I got my legs clean yesterday after like fucking 4 or 5 creek crossings, but it actually felt good. Those ones weren't raging too hard, so it wasn't that bad getting across, but did have to put on wet shoes this morning, which is never fun. Man, beautiful camp spot last night. Probably can't see that mountain behind me, but yeah, the light coming off that this morning, it's pretty fucking spectacular. Nice sound of the river last night. Camped by myself, which was amazing. I think this bubble thing is starting to get a little spread out here through the Sierra, which is nice. So we're heading into town today, hopefully. About a half a mile or so, put me at the very bottom of Forester here. And then we start climbing up Glen Pass. But before we do Glen, we got to take an out into town, which is Kearsarge Pass. It's not actually part of the PCT, but it's a pass you have to do out if you want to get into this town of Independence, and then up to Bishop if you'd like to. Same thing I did last time. It is a 9-mile side trail, so kind of shitty you have to do that pass twice out of town and then back into town to get back to the PCT, but whatever. I think that pass is up at around 11.2, so I'm guessing there won't be any snow up there, maybe some patches there, so we'll see when we get there. But like to get down to the road by lunchtime if at all possible. Today is Friday, so hopefully there's some weekend warriors down there at the trailhead and it won't be too hard getting a hitch. Now, from Independence isn't much of a town. Bishop is way north of Independence, but they run bus services. It's like $6 or $7 to Bishop, so we'll grab the bus out of Independence up to Bishop, and then hopefully I can get a hotel booked if I get cell service somewhere up near the pass today, because it is getting the weekend and hotel rooms get booked up real fast, so we're gonna try to get on the horn with that. Get my box from a subscriber, probably take a day off, and yeah, we'll relax for the day before we get back to the trail and start tackling some more of these goddamn passes. All right, let's get going. It's nice and cool. Mosquitoes are still sleeping, which is awesome, and we'll get this pass taken care of, man. It's gonna be a great fucking day. All right, mofos, top of Kearsarge Pass, 11,760 feet. Oh, man, one hell of a view. Lakes down below, those are frozen last time I was up here. On the backside, that whole traverse was all buried in snow, so should be lovely on the way down. But I think we got about 3 or 4 miles left on this side trail to get down to the trailhead. Hopefully there's some traffic down there, and we'll get into town fairly early, man. Hell yeah. Alright, mofos. Welcome to Bishop, California, man. It's a long ass fucking hitch to get here into Independence and take the bus 30 fucking miles, whatever the hell it is, to get here at Bishop. First, I want to give a shout out to Dawn and her husband. Dawn, I met back in Wrightwood. She took me out for lunch and stuff there. But her and her husband were out hiking this area, and they happened to be in Bishop, or near Bishop, on the way back home. So they offered to pick me up there at the bus stop and drive me, took me out to lunch when I got here, which was much needed. So thank you guys. And as well as drive me to the post office, pick up my box, and to my hotel. So hikers do not want to walk when we're in town. We'll gladly walk 20 to 25 miles up through mountains, but the minute we get to town, walking a mile seems like a death march. We just don't want to do it. So thank you very much for that, guys. Speaking of the box, this is a massive one. This is from Jay Peters. Jay sent me this one up here to Bishop, so I can already tell this is way too much food. The next stretch I have is going to be to VVR, Vermilion Valley Resort. I want to say it's about a 90-mile stretch. Don't quote me on that, but it's a nice little drop-off point where you can resupply. Cool place to hang out. I did last time, where you don't have to carry a shit ton of food to make it all the way to Mammoth Lake. So we'll see what we got here, man. Whatever I do not take, as always, I divvy out to other hikers so it does not go to waste. Holy ball sacks. This is a lot of food, Jay. Hooked it up big time, I can already tell. Fritos, always a staple for me. I mean, he went all out with the baller shit. Beef stroganoff, beef lasagna, chicken and dumplings. I had that for dinner last night, which was lovely. Got some Doob wipes for my stank ass. Big ass box of honey buns. What do we got here? Double good popcorn. Haven't had that on trail. That might be a good treat. Popcorn. A lot of popcorn. Holy balls, look at that. That's all Sour Patch Kids. Hell yes. More Mountain Houses. Beef stew. We got some goldfish, which I absolutely love. More popcorn. We got the good old trusty ramen, which I tend to never get sick of, quite honestly. We got Propels in here. Ass ton of beef sticks. More Fritos. We got some Cliff Bars, Starbucks. Obviously the Money Shot. Tuna packets, Cliff Bars. It goes on and on and on. I'm gonna go through this food tonight, and we'll divvy it up. The Mountain House is definitely going with me because that was a good treat. At the end of the night, hiking 20 miles through the Sierra. But man, this last stretch was fucking amazing. Beautiful scenery, and it's more to come, man. I'm gonna take a zero here in Bishop. I gotta upload videos for you guys because there's a gap now that I'm getting caught up, and then these longer stretches, there's gonna be a delay in videos. So I'm gonna get this week's videos uploaded for you guys, charge all my batteries because I've exhausted them on this stretch. There was so much beautiful scenery that I just filmed all day long. Yesterday's video, I think I took 26 gigabytes worth of video footage just on one day yesterday. So I'm burning through them, man. All right, well, I got lunch in my belly. I'm gonna take a shower. I gotta see about doing laundry tomorrow. And then we'll take you guys out for dinner tonight. I gotta look around. It's been a while since I've been to Bishop, so I can't remember what the food situation is here. I know the bakery here in town is legit, so we'll definitely hit that up probably tomorrow. But we'll check in with you guys later when we go out to dinner, man. Alright, mofos, the go-to order is 2 cheeseburger meal, large fry, chocolate shake. Usually I throw in some nuggets, but I've already had 1 dinner this evening. I don't need to indulge too much. Yeah, 1 dinner wasn't enough, but I was out way past my bedtime. They had live music going on downtown. The hippies were in full effect. But something to do. It's nice and cool outside, so what the hell. Got me some Mickey D's on the way home. I walked way too much on my day off, but tomorrow is my full day off, so I'm going to relax tomorrow. Go down to the coffee shop, edit some photos for the gram, upload all these week's videos for you guys, and sit on my ass hopefully the rest of the day. I did manage to get laundry done today. I'm going to go through my resupply box, and that is about it. I'm going to destroy this McDonald's, watch some shitty TV, and we will holler at you fuckers when we're back on trail, man.